I will tell you right away that this is the most fun to play character that I have ever played in this game. The developers did an amazing job with this update. And well, it will be time to take a look at this new S-Class, and it will be time to see how she will perform. Now, I did obtain the character very much right after the update. I would say that I was very lucky at that, and didn't take much, only like 250 tickets, I believe, so well, I was actually very lucky in obtaining her. Now let me quickly find her in this very long list of my characters. There she is. So, this new S-Class is surprisingly a tank, a dark elemental tank, but despite being a tank, she does a lot of damage, and overall the other stats still look very good. A very fun to play character indeed, as you will see later on. Now, as for the equipment, here you can take a look at the recommended equipment for the Warzone and Pain Cage. I have the signature memories, but I don't have the signature weapon. Unfortunately, that's where I wasn't lucky enough, but that's okay. The weapon that I have is more than enough. This is the team. Again, I will most likely stick to a combination between this team and my personal Dark Elemental team, so I will still have to decide what to do about that, but I have a very good Dark Elemental team and I'm very curious to see how she will perform in the Warzone. Now on to the character design. Well, this is where I will give the developers a lot of credit. This might very well be one of the prettiest characters in the game, and I'm impressed by how they did make this character. The facial animations and the overall animations on her are very good, and it's also a very big hammer. Definitely do not want to piss her off, or else I guess I would be in trouble. We have the 3 unlockable coatings, and this is the paid coating. All of them look very good. I'm not quite sure what's up with her look though. She looks kinda pissed off. I don't know, she looks like she's judging me for some reason. And of course the physics are also one of the most important part, and the physics are just right where they need to be. So that's about the character design. Again, a very pretty character. Level 80, very good stats so far. Again, the stats will go up as I rank up the character. She's already actually maxed out. Class is currently S, although we'll most likely rank up the character as time goes on. Now on to the skills. These are one of the most fun skills that I have personally ever tried out in this game. You'll definitely see what I mean later on when I start the boss battles, but this character works more like a DPS character than a tank, so that's kinda very interesting. The rest of the skills are also very nice. The ultimate does a lot of damage, and overall the character seems to be performing and moving really well. Now the other skills can be unlocked as you rank up the character, so I'll definitely work on that as time goes on. And I just noticed that they have removed the training simulation here, so I guess I'll just have to jump straight into the fight. Well, that's kinda interesting. Now first, let me assemble my testing team. When I test the characters, I like to have dual healers on my side. I've been doing that for practically all characters, and it worked really well. Alright, I have 2 healers. Now let's jump in and let's start with the first stage. The recommended level for this is level 80 and the recommended combat power is 6.5 thousand. I am level 80, but my combat power is around 5.3 thousand, 5.5 thousand, so it's a little bit lower than recommended. However, that's not a big problem. And here I found out how tanky this character actually is. She takes a lot of hits. Usually the other characters that I've played here die in 1 to 3 hits or 1 to 2 hits. This character took a couple hits already and still has a lot of health left. Alright, nice. That was actually easy. Well, first task passed. Let's go towards the next one. I'm very surprised at how little damage she took, so I guess I'll have to make sure to take more hits to see how much damage she can actually take in a difficult stage. Alright, well, second stage. Let's see what happens here. I would say a little bit more difficult because there is a lot more enemies to be careful around. Well, seems like she's taking hits without a problem, and the damage that she's taking isn't that serious so far. Well, famous last words. Looks like I'll have to quickly heal up the character and we'll have to switch. Well, quickly healed back up. That's good. Alright, let's use the ultimate. And, well, that was nice. Did a lot of damage there. You can also trigger the quick time event when you consume 3 orbs with the charged attack. It works really well. Okay, 2 enemies left. Well, actually 3 enemies left. Okay, health is back at 100%. You can also use the evasion to start spinning. That also works. I'm very surprised that that works. I can see myself using that very often. And this is the last enemy of this stage. Well, as you can see, once you start spinning, it's very hard to actually stop spinning. And not because the game will make you stop spinning. It's too much fun, honestly. Literally the best moveset out of any character I have played so far. And that was nice. That was very nice. I did clear that in a decent time frame, without much of a problem. Well, this character, besides doing a lot of damage, she is also very tanky, as you can see. Can take a lot of damage, and it's also very easy to heal back up. Alright, let's go towards the next stage. Also, the recommended level is level 18, and the recommended combat power is also 6,500. Well, I have to be very careful here. They are all spamming the attacks. So far I took no damage, but that will change very soon. There we go. Almost died there. But quickly heal back up. Switch the character to heal back up, and everything should be under control. Okay, everything is under control. Now this is me accidentally clicking on the wrong button, and yeah, I did take some damage there by accident, but that's fine. One ultimate and the stage has been cleared. Very nice. That was very smooth, except the part where I got hit, where I actually missed the button and I stopped spinning. Okay, on to the next stage. Also, same difficulty, same level, just different enemies. Just, you know, testing rounds against a lot of other different opponents, and so far she's holding quite well. That was a very good start. That was an excellent start actually. However, I have to be careful. Now, I'm wondering, can they hit me while I'm spinning in the air? That's a good question. And honestly, kinda afraid to test out because not quite sure how much damage they do. But I'm pretty sure they would kill me in at least 3 hits. So I have to be careful. Well, I'm having too much fun, I guess, with this, and I got, yep, 4 hits, and I almost died. Okay, let's heal back up. Thankfully, the ultimate did come right on time. One left. Let's be careful. And that was nice. Excellent. Well, she does definitely do some damage. She does very good damage. And also can take a lot of damage before dying. Very impressive. Well then, it will be time to start with the boss battles. First boss for today is, as always, Camu. Now I know this boss is a dark elemental boss, and I'm very sure that this boss has dark elemental resistances, so this character is, I would say, not the best character to fight this boss with, but because I'm practically doing this with all characters, I have to defeat this boss using this character as well, so let's see what happens. The difficulty is the second highest difficulty, level 80, 6,500 combat power. Should be doable with my current combat power and with this current character. The boss at 18 health bars. So far I think I'm doing quite well. 15 health bars, 12 health bars after the ultimate. And this game also runs super smooth. The frame rate is excellent. Even after 2 years, the frame rate... Actually, the frame rate became better, I think. The boss at 3 health bars. And the boss has been defeated. Very nice. Okay. Well, surprisingly quick. Okay, time to go towards the next boss. The next boss will be one of my personal favorites, the Nightmare Ball. Second highest difficulty. Should be doable with my current combat power and with my current equipment. Now I'm very curious if I can actually hit the Nightmare Ball when the Nightmare Ball is floating around. That would be fun if I can do that. I will definitely try it out. Well, I almost got killed there, so let's be careful. 27 health bars on the Nightmare Ball. The ultimate is ready, but the Nightmare Ball decided to fly around. Well, I think it actually works. I think I forced the Nightmare Ball to land a little bit sooner than expected. That's interesting. And I got torn to shreds there. Let me quickly heal up. Okay, nice evasion. Nightmare Ball at 22 health bars. Thankfully, I have my tanks to... Actually, wait a moment. I forgot that she is a tank. I thought that she was a DPS for a second. My bad. I have my healers to take the incoming hits. Okay, let's use the ultimate. I know that I should be spamming the orbs, but for some reason I keep forgetting about that, so I just mostly float around, but you should definitely use the orbs because they do a lot of damage. A Nightmare Ball at 15 health bars. Okay, slowly going down. For a second I thought that I could evade lasers by doing this, but I guess I can't evade lasers by doing that, so I still have to be careful. Let's use the ultimate, and then I think I will start to spam the orbs, because I have a lot of orbs. Or, well, that happens. Sometimes I forget to move for some reason. Nightmare Ball at 11 health bars. Well, I got hit by something there, that was kinda funny. And the final phase of the Nightmare Ball, the last 9 health bars left to be destroyed. Seven health bars. And now let's use the ultimate, should be enough. There we go, nice. Well, that was a nice fight. That was a very nice fight. Okay, let's go towards the final boss for today. We have Rosetta. That's the third boss that's usually on my list. Now let's see how she will perform against this boss. This is, by the way, same difficulty. Same difficulties as the previous bosses. And that's a very good start so far. Now would be funny if I can actually get out of the map. That would be something that I would not expect to happen, but who knows. Now something that you will definitely notice while watching my gameplay here, I'm actually having too much fun with the orbs, with the combos. It's really hard for me to get down on the ground once I start to spin in the air. Really one of the most fun to play characters that I have personally ever played. And I think you will definitely hear me saying that a lot throughout this video. 24 health bars left. Let me tank the incoming lightning strikes. Well, she did a lot of damage there to my healer. Well, I messed up with the evasion there, that's my fault. And, well, let's do this. Now let's slap the ultimate. 23 health bars to 21 health bar. Okay, nice. Health is almost back at 100%. The mid-air evasion is really good. Boss at 13 health bars. Boss at 10 health bars. And now the ultimate, and that should be enough, I think. Yep, the boss has been defeated. Very nice. That was a nice fight. Took a little bit to finish it, but in the end I did defeat the boss. 29 seconds. Okay, the timers. Wait, what? What just happened? How did I fail the stage? Oh well. Let me quickly clear the stage again, I guess. One ultimate should do the job. I did defeat the boss, but the game decided to call it a lose. That's fine. Let's see if it happens again. And yeah, nice. Okay. Well, cleared the boss without much of a problem. Just took a while. And now let's take a look at how she'll perform in Warzone. Now I know this will be the physical and lightning Warzone. Unfortunately the dark elemental Warzone is not available at the moment, but once that Warzone is out, I'm definitely going to be trying out my dark elemental team with this character, and I think I should be getting good scores. We will see. Well, already fighting the first enemy, and I see that they changed the enemies in the Warzone. I like the new layout and setup. Straight on boss battles. Excellent. 1 minute and 27 seconds left. I like the fact that the timer stops when the character is in ultimate. That's a very nice thing that they have added. Not quite sure when, but it's still a very nice thing that they have added to the game. "57 seconds, okay. I guess the final score will also be different, because I think the fights are a little bit more difficult than usual, so in the end I think the score will still be very good, but we will see. "13 seconds, 10 seconds. Will the ultimate be enough to defeat the boss in one hit? Well, almost. And time is up. Well, that was actually very nice. Let's take a look at the score. $182,000. That's actually pretty good. Although my original score with my main physical team is 640,000, but that's okay. My physical team is very strong and one of my oldest teams that I have. Alright, so let's go towards the lightning zone and let's see how this character will perform here. So far a good start. One minute and 30 seconds left. $56 seconds left. The last 10 seconds. I think the score will be around the same as with the previous Warzone, and I did manage to clear the wave. Well, that was actually very nice. Well, that was a very nice run. Definitely, I will say the most fun I've had playing this game in a very long time, and literally almost the same score. That's actually very impressive. Well then, with that being said, hope that you enjoyed. I will say definitely, I really recommend this character. Again, the most fun to play character that I have played in this game so far, and I played most of them. Very surprised at how smooth and overall how well she runs. That's actually impressive what they did with this guy. Well then, with that being said, hope that you enjoyed, hope that I could help in any way, and with that being said, stay safe and I'll see you next time.